Good evening. Hello, everybody. Today, tonight, this morning, we will be building a Ruby Durin tracker deck for Brawl, EDH, yeah, all that stuff. So, what does Ruby do? I've seen some really interesting lists with Ruby, and you kind of think about it. She's basically like an arcane signet in your command zone, right? And I was thinking, what can we do with Ruby? Because I know that list, what it did is it basically focused on, playing like 4 mana ramp spells. For instance, like, let's look up a battle here. Battle of Zendikar, for instance. So, for instance, when Invasion of Zendikar enters the battlefield, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them in the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. So, basically, the idea was you play Ruby on 2, and then on 3, you could always guarantee yourself like a ramp spell, and basically ramp into bigger things. So, that's an option, right? So, let's just go Ruby here. Ruby is a 2-color commander. She is a red and green, so 2 costs, 1 mountain, 1 forest. Legendary creature, Human Scout, haste. Whenever Ruby Daring Tracker attacks while you control a creature with power 4 or greater, Ruby gets 2/2 until the end of turn. So she can get offensive too when you're attacking with a 4/4. So there's that too. The things that just kind of stood out to me like immediately was just like a Bard class. So just get this mode here. So Bard class, that's the one where you can just basically cast Ruby from the command zone for free. It's pretty awesome. And then of course you can like level it up. You can level it up to level 3 as well. And then because this reduces the red and green in a spell. And then level 3 you have whenever you cast a legendary spell, exile the top 2 cards of your library and play them this turn. It's just like perfect card advantage. So we can definitely just kind of, before I get into legendaries, there's just like a couple like that just cards that kind of just need to be let's see, Goblin, Arachnomancer, there he is, a Narcomancer. This one is really good, right guys? Let's see, where can I show this guy? So each spell that you cast that's red or green costs one less to cast, so that's like a nice like kind of cost reduction, of course. So let's like look at our red green legendaries that I have. I might have to craft some. Okay. So Itali's in there. What does Agatha do? Let's see. I'll try to get over there. Okay, activated abilities of creatures you control costs X less to activate, where X is Agatha of the Vile Cauldron's power. This is the one that goes really well with like Walking Ballista. Its power grows, and then you can like start paying into Ballista for free, basically. Kind of interesting one. Has that like sync where it can all our creatures get 1/1 gain trample. There's Bar class. Friendly the rivalry. What does Galea do? Hasty. Other satyrs you control get 1/1 have haste. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may discard at random. If you do, draw 2 cards. Okay, a little bit of gas there. Definitely Hajar. What does this Mr. Isquinth do? Haste. When Isquinth, firstborn of Gashath, enters the battlefield, you may pay 2. When you do, target dinosaur you control deals damage equal to power to another target creature. I don't know if we're doing exclusively those. Definitely, I think Targnar. Whenever Targnar Demon Fang Null attacks, if you attack with a creature with total power 6 or greater, this compact attacking creatures get 1/0 until end of turn. Okay, a little buff there. A little aggro. Okay, so I'm feeling like a little aggro here. I don't know. These modified cards, I really don't know what they do in real life, so I kind of just steer clear of them. I like Domri. Gimli, I don't know if I was too impressed with him. He relies on like creatures dying, basically. And I don't know like how that would happen very often. Grumgully. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. This mouse is a little bit wacky sometimes. Each other non-human creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. Okay, a little buff there. What about Jolene? Wow. A little treasure action. Okay. Clothis. Let's see. Clothis ramps. He does a little bit of ramping, and I think can kind of like control the graveyard too, so that's not so bad. I don't think this will be a Maria deck. She's my girl, but I'm taking a break from Maria for now. Miglos, I don't know. Doesn't really grant us any card advantage, so to speak, or ramp. I don't know if you all have a Mac, but it's so sensitive where it's like kind of nuts. All right, Rada, I think so. Rada can like play lands from the top of the library, which is very nice. So we like that. So Moot. I don't know if we have too many hasty boys here yet. Tovalar, that's like a werewolf kind of legendary. Definitely a great werewolf. What about Arlen? Arlen makes tokens. She's not really specifically like a wolf, like, you know, wolf payoff. She does make wolves. This is intriguing. Holana Elena, I guess that's a good fit. Minsk and Boo. Let's see about Strider here. Even with the nerf, I think it's probably pretty good still. Definitely the Doors of Durin. Definitely Roxanne. I don't know if we're going to be playing too many dragons. Definitely Xenagos. Definitely Kogla. Maybe Omnath? Maybe. Ooh, Anzrag. I have to get a hold of that guy. Ikia. Crazy. Ulrich. What is this card? Like a crazy werewolf. That's insane. Oh, when it transforms. Very interesting. Okay. Zelothora. Domri the Smasher. Huh. Crazy. And there's Omnath. So, maybe not too many. Don't need to craft that. Definitely have to add the Quake Mole too one of these days. I'm just gonna have to do that off screen. Cause I mean, I guess we're gonna be playing the Tally too. Kind of a no-brainer here. So now we have like kind of our legendary set. Get like a plaza real quick. And now let's go to double strike. I want to see all the double strike we can get out of this commander. Okay, lizard blades. Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Be like a little gas up, I guess. Swashbuckler Extraordinaire is kind of cool too. This one is the enter the battlefield, creates a little bit of ramp. Whenever you attack, you may sacrifice one or more treasures. When you do up to that many target creatures, gain double strike until end of turn. Kind of an interesting card, really. There's Embercleave for sure. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Rahilda Hakes. I forgot about the red legendaries too. We can try to go treasures. We can definitely try to go treasures here. Like Magda. Legendary red. Just red. Oh wow, there's a lot of good red legendaries. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Oh my god. What a nightmare. There we go, finally. Alright, so we got Ragavan. Inti, huh? Inti. Sure, just some gasoline. Magda, I guess. Oh my goodness, please. Yeah, that's the thing about this, like, when I got this Mac, this thing is kind of a nightmare to, like, go through. Like, just, like, kind of, like, skips through at random moments, and just really interesting, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to be targeting too much for the crime. Don't know how many spells we're going to be playing, like, if we can storm off with, like, a Burgie. Breaches. I don't know if we're going to have a lot of pirates, but those are interesting. And they make treasures, huh? That's a pirate. Is this a pirate? No, it's a knight. Haste. These are hasty people, too. Let's try this treasure package here. Gadrak, I don't know. Guess glowing. Lelia. She's pretty amazing. Squee. Atsushi. I'm just thinking that's fine, right? I think bar class is all legendaries, right? Yeah, so even Chandra would be reduced. That's a little bit of ramp for us, too. Chandra. Jaya. O'Hare. Urabrask. Oh, shit. I was thinking maybe we could even go tokens with this, too. So let's focus in on that. Let's get some Perforos. Is this the Perforos that... No, this one doesn't drain. I need the other Perforos. That's okay. Huh. Okay, okay. There and back again. Schmaug. Calamity, yikes, that card's nuts. Really good with actually non-legendaries. Dang, bro, Calamity is nuts. Yeah, because it can saddle non-legendaries. It's very interesting. Ooh, what do we got here? Lathless, Mirag, Dracuseth. We got the Halfling. Let's get the Halfling here. Got the green legendaries here. Thing stands out. Ozolith, Asusa, Glenna, sure. Sure, Glenna. Kodama? Do we have modifications going on here? I suppose. Suppose so. To test it out, I guess. Nisa. That's the thing, though. I can get a little bit of a landfall package here, I think. We might do some ramping. Yeah. Let's get that in the Lotus Cobra in a second. Chariot. Sure. People love this card. Nylia. See people play it all the time. It's a god. A little cost reduction on our creatures doesn't hurt, right? And it's an indestructible creature. Let's try it out. It's about time. What else we got? What else? We got Toski? Radagast? Sure. Let's try it. Toski? Let's go. Vorinclex? Yeah, for sure. Nisa is kind of a nasty thing, huh? Just like a mega ramp. We can try a mega ramp card. I'm about feeling like I want to do it. What do you do, Ronos? Oh my god. Sure, why not? Kogla? Yep. Sure, let's try Sirach and Gorklaw. Other creatures you control have trample. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter and it gains haste until end of turn. Sure, why not? Vorinclex? Sure. Old Gnawbone? Sure. Great Hinge? Yep. Nisa? I don't know. I'm playing red-green, so I don't know. Zoppendrill? Sure. Okay, well, we did it, guys. I think that's pretty much the core. Yeah, this looks fun. Ooh, I love these cards. What an amazing card for Ruby, the Mox Amber. Because she's like 2 mana play, so, you know, you're just like free mana, basically. Hello. And yeah, Lost Jite is amazing, too. It's amazing, guys. Any of these other ones we like? Hope of Gurapur? It's kind of a cool guy. Shadow Spear. It's a brutal card. Kind of reminds me of some card draw we're going to have to add here in a second. Horn of the Mark. Interesting. The Iron Crag. I think we'll add Green Ramp. Let's see. Palantir. Mithril Coat. Relic. Absolutely. The One Ring. Sure. What an amazing keyword. Just type in legendary in your box and you're just going to get some mega hits. The Immortal Sun. That's always an interesting card. Emrakul. Jeez. Nykthos. Sure. Okay. Just adding all our easy mana here. We already have Ragavan in. Our elves. Utopia Sprawl. We're going to add the Lotus Cobra. Lotus. And let's see what that battle verbiage is. Battle. Oh, I know it's called. The Battle of Zendikar. Okay, sweet. And search your library. Okay, search your library. I think I know which ones I want. This one and this one. Cultivate, maybe. But I actually just... Ooh, Endless Restoration. That one's always an interesting one. I mean, it puts a card in your graveyard, but it is like a... It's just kind of a crazy one. And Ruby gets 2/2 when she attacks with another creature with power 4 or greater. It's kind of a riskier one. We'll see. Did I get... Oh, I did get both the Koglas. Great. Let's see. Here we go. Migration Path. Yeah, that's fine. And I guess we just made a deck. So I just have to add the channel lands here. And then Shatter School. Turn Timber. Add multicolor land. Here we go. Commercial District, Copperline Gorge. This one. Sure. Temple too? I don't think so. Let's go. Fable Passage. And then we have add again. Let's see. There we go. Oops. Think about the hazard. Think like kind of why not, right? Kasul's Fury. I don't know about that one. Valakut. Sure, Castle. Lair. Florahedron, Balagad. And then we're back here. You know, it's funny. Usually it gives you access to like command. Here we go. Here we go. Command tower. Mana confluence. Probably can go snow too, so we can get Faceless Haven. Secluded courtyard. I don't know, but what about the reliquary? Don't know the spire. Might go in the garden. I don't know. Also, mana is a good search too. You can find mana confluence through this search. Cavernous Souls. I don't know for tribal, but I mean, we have a lot of humans. But there's mana confluence. Okay, we already got it. Okay, I think we got pretty much all the lands that we want to get. Okay. Alright, so this is this Ruby Gruul. So, yeah, it's basically a bard. I would say it's a bard class commander. Like, I feel like this is probably your, like, central card in the deck, basically. In commander, I mean, you could use Gamble. I think Gamble would be a very good tutor. That would probably be your best bet to either find, like, a bard class or a Doors of Durin. I think those would be, like, your best options. Xenagos, of course, is just another fantastic card. In fact, since we have all these really big baddies, we really should have spells that really benefit our game plan. So I'm just going to kind of look at our curve here real quick. I'm noticing that we have like a lot of threes. The threes are pretty... I think we could probably lose 2 threes. These look pretty good. There's a lot of heavy ends. So probably like a Kodama could go just from seeing this now. What about anything else? Actually, the Kodama and the Nissa is kind of cool, actually. Just want to make sure that how am I going to be modifying? Okay, I have a modifying here. Modifier here. This modifies. Does this modify? I don't know if that's a modification when they get that buff. I don't think it is. I think it's just like a passive buff. Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Those are like our double strikers. The reasoning for the double striker would be if you had like you were playing like equipments. Like Lost Jute is very good, but you also want like equipments that kind of benefit that kind of interaction. So actually, probably Kodama is probably one of our better choices here. Typically, like a Sword of Forged Frontier is pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. I went in to add some draw, and I'm just kind of... I still need to add it. I need to add that first. So here's Ruby. Because we're going to be powering really big spells, so like Last March, Rishgar. She is a human scout, so you have to be careful about like Last Call of the Wild Speaker. If she ever gets kind of strong, you don't want to be left out. Your commander should kind of match these to a degree. It should be probably pretty good. Don't know for like a tooth and nail deck. But yeah, so let's see here. We're at 103. Like I said, pretty heavy on the 3 drops. The top end looks pretty fun. Really interesting, actually. see. I wonder how many lands we're running. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I still have to change everything to snow too. Don't want to forget that. Okay, very well. Yeah, very good with a sword. How about this guy? Just like a lot of gas, right? First strike too is pretty brutal. Binary Storm. Treasure. Interesting. I don't know if I'm playing enough removal to get this one through. I don't have enough spot removal, I don't think. I believe that's himself too, right? So I believe he triggers himself. We'll see. Lelia, so good. Swashbuckler. Yeah, interesting dude. Gwenna, yeah, I like Gwenna here. Nisa. Clothis. Let's see that later. I mean, with bar class, though, Clothis is very good. That was a mistake. I like Relic here. I like all this. I like all this bottom end stuff. Looks pretty good, really. Nisa. Is there anything at the top end that's not fancying me? Maybe like Omnath. Radagast. Yeah, I liked all this. I like kind of the curve looks pretty decent. Let me hit done. That's okay. Yep. The thing with like a curve like this though, you're gonna notice like a lot of your openers are just gonna contain 3 drops. So, I mean, we don't want to exactly be in that kind of mode. So, I think I'll just say goodbye to glowing, and then I think we're gonna be ready to roll this one out. And I think I'll just play like one game, just to kind of like gonna give idea of what it looks like. Let's see here, Brawl, Ruby, Gruul. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good game. Good game. Grenzo, Jesus. I think we could do this. I think we'll find a land off this commercial district too. I have a feeling. And we get to go right into Ruby. Wow, Ruby's pretty good, huh? I did not know we'd be matched up against the archvillain himself. Grenzo, the crooked jailer. So this guy, he's 4 colorless, 1 black, 1 red. He's a digital card. And he steals your stuff, and he plays it for free. I will take the Jeet, I think. No, it's too greedy. But I could play it immediately. I think I have to do this, guys. Alright, don't kill my ruby, you son of a... Don't you do it. Okay, they're searching. Maybe they're looking for land too. I don't know. Oh shit. Oh shit, the GT. Oh, opponent. Oh, I'm still curving very well here too. God, what do I do? I think I'm supposed to equip and then like untap a land. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. Watch this. This can be crazy. Wait, no. I think I could do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just go Domri.
I've lived with animals my entire life. Explains a lot, actually.
I would prefer to go into Doors of Durin if they give me another turn to set up. Because that would be very cool. Okay. Looting. I have a lot of black mana. I'm sure they're going to be able to find an answer for one of our things here. Alright, so this is what we're going to do.
Busting heads is my bread and butter.
Alright, good luck to us. No, we're going to go bigger. You know, you never know. I mean, you can get into some crazy stuff, so let's just go. We got some bombs. It's a land. That's okay, guys. One of these days we're gonna be a big fucker, like a tally. It's gonna be amazing. Shelly? Oh no. Can I Ember Cleave next turn? I think I'll just Ember Cleave into this guy. Yeah, that's fine. That's better. Kodama. Oh, we got a land out of that too. That was amazing. So I guess I go into Grenzo and just try to like get an tally off me, I guess now. Or a Boney or a Dracosaur. It's pretty good too. So, dude, the Lost GT is insane. I can make this thing so it can't block this turn. It's absolutely crazy, bro. So I can just basically drop like a Lalia here. And this guy. And then I could just say you can't block. And just swing in. You know, and I got kind of unlucky there because I wasn't getting the hits like off the doors, but man, bro, it's just brutal, huh? It's just lethal, totally lethal damage. I'm gas in the tank with a Toski too. All right, I'll do one more. That was really fun. What? Grenzo again? Holy shnikes. Do a little bit of ramp here to take the first turn off though. Let's try it. Let's try for another one. Okay, that's better. A little halfling here. So with the ruby, I can go halfling, ruby into like whatever I want. I could go into Magda. It's an absolutely nutty commander. This guy, guys, this card is busted. Don't do it. Oh no. Magda's a little slower, so let's try to get her going. Okay. I don't know what they're doing over there. Just play these out. Play out into. Kind of feels a little sus. I don't know, Path of Peril or something. Something nasty, maybe. Brotherhood's End. Yeah, it felt like maybe they were setting me up. But I think we're still kind of in the driver's zone. Let's see, breaches. Kind of fun. Yeah, he doesn't have haste, so let's try to get him going. Could we ball? This Galia is pretty amazing too, huh? Deadly cover up. What is this mid-range nonsense I found myself into? So I mean, this is just a contrast. Like the first Grenzo, I don't know what list they're playing, but this list is much better, right? Has the Brotherhood's End, has a deadly cover up. It's just very like, it's kind of doing all that thing that you kind of want it to do, right? I'm wondering if I can do the Galea here. I don't know if I have enough snow covered. Is it 3 snow that I have to do? So let me just add the green and red here. Opponent takes the damage? What a madman. Prosperous, why didn't you just play Grenzo? That's pretty psycho. Opponent will lose the Solemn, I believe, right? Yes. They'll get a little card out of this. They'll gain 2 cards. There's Grenzo. Okay, so what are they gonna get from me? Something good? Something big, like a Doors of Durin hit? Roxy? Roxanne! Well, she doesn't kill any of my things. And she can't... The Reflection can't copy anything right now. Dark Ritual, Jesus. That's sushi. Oh, that's their own Natsushi. Okay. And the lightning bolt? Wow, they just have every answer. Okay, just loading up the field. Oh, that's pretty good. Do they get haste as well? Man, if only I had trample on these guys. It'd be like a really insane victory. I'm surprised they're not blocking the Prosper, right? I don't know how much longer will last. I mean, we do have a lair, though, so that's pretty good, but... I mean, they're just getting so many cards off of us. Breach. Oh, they gave me a Phyrexian Dragon Engine, though. That's pretty good. But they probably have, like, what, Italian here and God knows what else. Oh, Kogla. Brutal. I guess they're gonna Kogla and something else? It's kind of an interesting game, actually. Oh, wow. They didn't go the way I thought. What kind of dragon are they going to summon here? The One Ring, I suppose? But that wouldn't be casted. What? That card's whacked out. You get to play all those for free? Or just heisted? Okay. But that's only 7 damage. Why would you do that? This is indestructible, right? Death touch only, okay. Oh, they're just making treasures from that? That's whacked out. Oh. I don't know. I think we kind of maybe lost this one. Maybe that Zorampraldal dude, I think he might give double power and trample to everything. That might be our only out. Like a Doors of Durin, Zoprondal, blah blah blah. This Prosper's just freaking popping off. Oh, that's annoying. They're gonna kill my ruby after all. Man, that's fucked up. Sure. Huh. Dang, AT. Man, this is a like pop-off exhibition, bro. I guess no blocks. Dang, so much gas. Oh, they even took my Phyrexian Dragon Engine from me. Vitali! Oh my god, I thought that was Zoprondal for a second. That's so funny. Shara, that's funny stuff. Alright, good game. You did it. I think it's fine. I'm finding pretty typical stuff like, you know, a red black deck is very good and can be having a very good game plan like they showed, and it was very difficult for us to catch up. Yeah, like maybe like a Garrick's Uprising could be really good here. Like I don't know like about like Klothys. I mean it's very like dependent ramp, and the opponent has to have things in the graveyard, so maybe if like your meta was very fetch heavy, it'd be much better. We don't have per se like a card that has 4 or more power, right? So there might be some choices. There might just be some like better choices overall, So, but honestly, I really like this deck a lot. I think Ruby Gruul is very good. So, I really loved the bottom end. I loved when we got into the Doors of Durin. That was fantastic. So, yeah, this is kind of the deck for me right now. So I'll be working on Ruby. I think she's wonderful. All right, have a great day. Bye bye.